Hey everybody, what's going on? It's early in the AM, Sunday. I'm going over everything. Thought I'd give you a little update. Other than the earthquake over here in the Kermadec Islands region on the 21st, 7.6 is what I saw here first when it happened. They brought her down here to 7.4. Other than that, we don't have much of a magnitude. Japan did have the 6.1. In the Indonesian region here we have a, oh, that was a while back there, we have a 4.6 on the 22nd. We got a 5.3 on the 23rd in the Palau region. We have a 4.7 on the 23rd. We'll swing around and take a look at Alaska. A 4.2 on the 23rd. And they did get a 4.3 on the 22nd. California continues to get all these 2s, and so they did have the 4 on the 20th. And then you had a little old 2 on the 21st in Central California. They probably couldn't even feel that. They're so used to them. You did have a 3-4 in Nevada. It'll be on the 23rd. And where I'm at, you had 2.5 in Oklahoma on the 23rd. 2.4 in Arkansas on the 21st. Down here below us, you have a, what is that, a 4.1? 4.1 on the 23rd in the Cayman Islands region. Over here where the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands are all at, they're getting their share of 3s. 5 on the 22nd in Chile. And a 4.9 in Bolivia on the 22nd. We don't call their name very often, Bolivia, but they're always where it's going on at anyhow. And we did have right out here on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge a 4.7 on the 22nd. No, we're not really seeing a lot of magnitude. You did have a 4.9 on the 21st in the Gulf of Aden. But other than that, the 7.4 appears to be just a big pop and then nothing. Now while we're over here near the Middle East area, isn't it interesting that when Gaddafi is killed, you get to see the graphic video, but when bin Laden is killed, you really got nothing. And I'm wondering, why is that? What have we seen in the Middle East? Have we not seen Tunisia, I believe, Egypt, Libya, Yemen, and I believe they're going to get ready to do a little something in Syria. Oh, and remember, we're already in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I think this is just going to continue to hop like I thought before. It's just going to continue to keep going until all these leaders that they want removed are removed, and they have their yes men and their yes men to carry out their system in place all throughout the Middle East. It looks like it's a good deal to take the scumbags out that are ruling them, and it serves twofold. But in the overall, it works to their plan, and things get worse. There's a lot of reports out of Egypt that the people are realizing that things are actually worse, or it feels to them, the ones that are saying this, actually feels worse with Mubarak gone. Now, even though they're dirtballs, there are things even worse than they. Like Mubarak, well, he held a lot of violence back from Christians over there. And now he's gone, and I believe we see Coptic Christians being murdered. And so there are elements that appear to spring up, Muslim Brotherhood, whatever they may be, that are, their way is even worse than the way that was already there with the scumbags that were running things. So expect it to continue until they're done removing who they want out and putting who they want in. Let's see. I think I heard something in a video that there was a CME or something headed our way. So let's just go ahead and check it out. This is the 23rd. 23rd. And a significant CME blasted off the sun on the 22nd. But it's going to Mars. It's going to hit the red planet 26th. So we're just barely going to get anything from it. And we'll come over here to the prediction center, and we'll look and see that the past 24 hours, nothing, and then R1 on radio blackout, and then currently nothing. And then we have our charts. And you can see we're pretty stable for now. We'll come down, we'll look at our little model for our CME, or what we're going to get from the CME that we're not directly in front of. And that would be us, 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 us. And we'll just sit here and watch her run together. And you can see that we're on the outer edge of it. Now it's not showing Mars. So you just can see where the cloud is going and spreading, and Mars is going to take it. So you can figure where their location is without even looking. Or you can add it, however you prefer. You can see we're pretty well. It doesn't look to me like we're going to get anything really to speak of. Oh, and next, let's see, next week, the 28th, the Mayan calendar will end, supposedly, for those that believe that the real date is the 28th. It's an interesting concept, but I think I stick with the December 21st, 2012. That fits more towards God's timeline, it appears to me. And as we see from making it through September and the important dates of October so far, we had no problem. we must have been early. Elenin was an element that added to all the other disruptive forces, and we watched it. It was a special object, but apparently it is disintegrated. We're not able to really see it. I think Francis took some new shots, and I don't think they showed up unless he's updated and found it on it. But I think I watched that, and I don't think he was finding them when he was looking. But maybe he has. We'll just have to see. But I've not seen anything of it. So, next week I think we continue into November. And I think that'll wash away the October 28th idea. Because you have to, these things have to be exact. We realize now we can't be 2 days off or one day off, or it won't work. They have to completely mesh. So, let's go back and see what is our forecast, just to make sure. A 3-day solar forecast, geophysical. Solar is expected to be low, M-class activity for 3 days probably, through the 25th. Also through the 25th, the magnetic field is expected to be mostly quiet. So we should be in the clear on that, from what I can tell. So I don't know where the CME deal came from in that video, but we did have some a few days ago we did. So we were already getting what we had from that, and they weren't that super big, they were pretty low. So we got that out. And I watched another video that was interesting, and it's something to wonder on and think maybe, but I don't think so. And it was a sun picture, and it had an object above the sun about 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the horizon. I'm not sure if I remember the date. I think it was about the 20th of the month. I'm not sure if it was the 22nd or not, so I went ahead and backed it up a couple days. I'm still pretty sure. And I just split the day, you know, from when the sun came up and put it on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But after I thought it was a glare, then I thought, what is in that location that you could see maybe with a filter? And I thought Saturn. So this is a free site you can come to, and you can learn a lot of stuff here too. It's got some things you can put in, you know, your moon orbit, your sun orbit, you know, everything over here through the different tabs and stuff up here. But when you think of what are you looking at, you're in perspective of your view. So when you're looking up, it's got to be from perspective of where you stand when you look with your eyes. So if you're looking at the sun, then what is to the seeming right of it, beyond it? And it would look to me like that would show to be Saturn in that time frame. And then you can see orbits and everything over here too, and you can gain a perspective of view from where you're at, and you can kind of see what it probably is, even though it's far away. But that's just an idea I had. I thought it was probably Saturn. So we'll go over here. We'll go over here and we'll look up Saturn on that date, and we'll look up our comet Elenin. We'll see where Stellarium is trying to tell us that Comet Elenin is at. There we go. And there we are. Well, this is what it said. So we'll see what it does when we magnify. Well, I don't believe that's it, but that's what it shows. It must have magnified whatever was behind it. Yeah, it's just zooming. There's nothing there, and it's just zooming it past it. That's what I think that is. Because I only tapped it once, and I stopped it, and it just went right by. So it's showing a location where there's nothing there on that. And we'll look up Saturn. Oh, well, I'm going to back that up anyway. I have to go back to that day. Okay, and I said I put it on 13, didn't I? Well, wait a minute. I went too far back again. And that's touchy. Hurry up. Okay. We'll leave it on about 12:21. We don't want to go by it. It's going pretty quick. But you can see what I'm talking about. So, maybe that was Saturn that was in that video. There's the sun on that day. 10:20. And 30 more minutes would be 13. So, that is pretty close there. It's not going to move that much in 30 minutes. And if you do a zoom, well, you get Saturn and its moons. Everything going around. So, that's probably what I think it is. And I think that's probably more than likely why it's not there anymore. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. Well, Oklahoma took it tonight on the chin. That was a wild football game, wasn't it? I'll tell you what, that quarterback for Texas Tech, he throws a really good ball. He played a whale of a game, that guy. I know he's got some knee problems, but I hope they hold out. I'd like to see them give that guy a crack in the pros. If he had some good receivers and people that would protect him, I think he could do pretty good. But we'll see. So I'll let everyone go. Thank you for the mails and the videos and the conversations and comments. I appreciate all of it. You're all dear friends. I wish all of you well. I'll speak to you soon. If something comes up, I'll let you know. Be right on. God bless everyone. Keep looking up.